we're back. Welcome back to the Self Love Lounge.
Hello, everybody. This is Lisa.
And Inez.
Hey
everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. And I hope you guys enjoyed our last episode. It was a little bit emotional.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what we told you it's going to be. It's going to be emotional. There are going to be some tears. There are going to be some laughs, happy times, sad times.
All of it and some.
All of it.
Because it's real and uncut. That's what we do.
Yep, that's what we
want.
That's
the life we live. Real, uncut.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you again for the support.
Yes.
And we appreciate each and every one of you guys.
Thank you.
And we wouldn't be here without your support. And we wouldn't continue doing what we're doing without the support that we're getting from your side.
Right. Thank everybody for everything, all the comments, all the people that reach out on phones, messages, everything. We're looking and we're going to incorporate that, in some of our podcast messages and videos.
And we appreciate you guys again. So today our subject is
mental health. Mental health does not have a look, people.
Exactly. And that's what we want to discuss, and we want to go deep into how some people or how some societies or some cultures see or feel or think when it comes to mental health. That has a certain look. You have to look unkept, hair not done. Some people do go through things that make them look that way, where they can't even get up. But you can be good looking, taking care of yourself,
maintained, well groomed. You can hide it well. That's what we're saying. All these things. So it's not that we're wearing it on our shoulder of what we're going through. But just don't judge someone and say she's not going through anything, or she don't need help, or she's not struggling or whatever, because she's not looking like it or he's not looking like it. But it's there, and we're all battling these things together and alone. So don't assume we're not struggling and need help.
And I notice a lot of people will be like, you don't look like you're depressed. You look fine to me. You got your hair done. You got your makeup. You're eating good. You go out. You take pictures. You shoot videos.
You look like you just you look like you're doing really good. You're on top of the world.
You're living the life, but you don't know what a person is going through inside. They might be mastering the way they look, but deep down they have a battle. They're going through something nobody even can think of. So don't sit down and be like, oh, this person looks fine to me. And when someone come and express the way they feel, please listen. And don't be like, oh, but you look okay. You don't look like, oh, you're depressed, or you're mentally not stable right now. Or people can be burned out but still wear that makeup every day. I look good and go out, do things. You invite them, they will show up. You ask them to go out with you, they will come and go out with you. But deep down, they're something hurting. Is going on.
They're hurting. And I see that a lot. And this subject is so good and so important. Recently, I've seen a lot of mental health issues and problems and looks. And even though it does not have a look, but at the same time, people get judged and, as if it did. I look at myself. I look at other people. I'm one, just like you just said, I hide a lot of mine. Because I don't like to be around a lot of people, so a lot of people don't see what I go through. So when they do see me, I try to dress it up, or make it up or whatever, just so I can mask it. But, it comes out when nobody's around.
Yeah. So, or with the right people.
Yeah.
So don't assume that someone is having the best life just because the way they look or the way they're living.
Yeah.
You don't know how they feel once they lay their head on the pillow at night. You don't know how they feel when nobody's watching or when nobody's around.
Right. Right.
It's a deep topic, and it's different from each society to another. So when they hear someone's depressed, they assume, or like the way they imagine the depression should look like is, oh, you don't shower, you don't clean your house, you don't
Yeah.
eat, you just
Yeah.
stop eating, you're
Yeah. You
losing
just
a
let
lot of
everything
weight.
go.
Yeah, and
You
you
just
just
sit around
everything,
here and whine all the time, or
not even why, you just go quiet,
yeah.
and everything around you is falling and you falling too, and everything is just sinking around you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
And some people do go through it that
Mm-hmm.
way.
Mm-hmm.
But some people can get up in the morning, do their
Function.
makeup,
They
look
functioning, like
really
they say,
good.
functioning alcoholics. They're
Yes,
functioning people with mental health.
yes. And
Yes,
they
that's
will
so
still
true.
do things because they have to.
They
They
have to
cannot
get it
stop.
done. Yeah.
They can't take a break.
They
Nobody
have
else gonna
children
get
to
things done.
raise. They have to
Yes.
get to their job. They have to, everything. They have to cook, clean,
Mm-hmm.
so have to be a wife. So yeah,
Or
this,
a
it,
daughter or a sister or whatever it is, or a mother.
mm-hmm,
You have to continue life, but you will still feel those feelings. And us as women, we go through it double, because you have to think, all the hormonal changes you go through when you first hit your puberty, and then you get your period,
mm-hmm,
or like all the hormonal changes you go through when you get pregnant, and then when you
mm-hmm,
give birth, and then the postpartum, and then
mm-hmm,
having that kid, and you have to regulate yourself in order
mm-hmm.
for you to raise that kid. And then the kid is older, then all the feelings you get when your kids are older, and then you are alone again,
Yep.
but you still have your heart running around when there are
Yes.
adults out
Yes.
there. And then
Exactly.
your kids will have kids, and now you care about them and the grandbabies.
Yeah.
And it's just a continuous circle that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't stop, doesn't end. So it can cause anxiety, depression, a lot of things that
Mm-hmm.
people don't talk about.
So
And some
true.
of them don't even
That's
realize.
so true. I'll tell you. In medicine, that's another thing. Don't be afraid if that's something you have to do, is take medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think that that's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you need to do, whether it's medicine, meditation, exercise, whatever. Find a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you need to do,
Mm-hmm.
and don't feel bad because you're doing these things. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I say, especially taking medication. If that's what it takes for the moment, do that.
Mm-hmm.
See a doctor. Don't be afraid to go see a doctor. Don't be afraid to.
And don't be afraid that you're going to be judged because you're
Yeah.
seeing a doctor. Because I
Yeah,
know in a lot of
exactly.
cultures, especially my culture, if you see a psychologist or a therapist or something, you're crazy.
Yeah.
They will say it that way, you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so and so,
Mm-hmm.
they see a therapist, they're crazy.
Or if
What
they
do you,
take medicine,
or
they're
they take,
crazy.
yeah,
You
and
crazy. You
people
on
will,
crazy medicine.
yeah, and people will
No,
stop dealing with you. And this is just wrong.
it's wrong.
This is so
It's
wrong.
stereotyping
Yeah,
somebody. It's putting
yeah,
a look of mental health on
yeah.
someone when you don't do that. It's no pointing fingers and no judging. So yeah, don't feel bad because you have to step out of the box a little bit to get a little extra help.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to stay, but do it until you can control or get, do better, or be able to handle it without doing those things.
Mm-hmm.
See a psychiatrist, see a doctor, see, whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Meditate.
Or just talk to someone, ask for help, call a friend and tell them, hey, I'm not feeling that good.
Mm-hmm.
I need some help.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be in that role of like the super dad, super mom, super father, super grandma, super.
Yeah,
you don't have to be in that role 24/7. Ask for help. And if you saw someone who is trying so bad to be in that role, ask them if they need help.
Yes.
It's okay.
Always.
I was one
I
back
was
in the
too.
days, because I just had my daughter, and it just hit me that, oh my God, I have to be a mother. And the fact that back in the days,
what about me?
Yeah, back in the days, my mom had 5 kids and she took care of them all by herself, with no help, with nothing. And I saw her doing it, but that was different.
Right.
It made her burn out somehow, and it affected us.
Yes.
But now our society is different.
Mm-hmm.
The time we're in is different. it's okay to not be perfect.
Yes.
It's okay not to figure everything
out at one time.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
learn, explore, and it's okay to do mistakes. And this is what I learned because I was just in a place where, like, I thought I'm expected to get everything done in a perfect way,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't actually. I was the one who's doing this to myself. It was all in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized, hey, I don't have to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I can figure out a way that will work for me, my daughter, and everybody else.
Right.
And it can be in the middle, you know. I don't have to be all the way perfect.
No.
But like, I don't sleep at night because I
Mm-mm.
gotta be up with her all night, and then wake up the next morning at 6 a.m. because that's what mothers do. They wake up early,
Mm-mm.
make breakfast. I don't have to.
No.
We can wake up whenever we want to. We can sleep. Doesn't
Whatever
have to. Yeah, whatever
you
works
want
for us.
to
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
let it be what you
Yeah.
want to do, and whatever helps you to heal,
Mm-hmm.
let that be yours.
Yeah.
And I look at also, with the mental health situation, just a lot of people want to give up.
Mm-hmm.
And just like you just said, jumping straight into motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
You find out one minute you're pregnant, the next minute it's like the time you find out you're pregnant, it's on the road,
Mm-hmm.
and you never catch up. You're happy. You can't really be too happy because you're scared. Then you're scared, and then you go from time you calm down a little bit. So the cycle just keep going, and when the baby gets here, you study rolling. So some people can't handle that so easy. Find a way to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And with suicide, people do not even think about it, but we gonna think about it sometime at some point in certain situations. Find someone to talk to. Never feel like you got to give up. Always, anytime it get to that point where you feel like I just can't take it no more, look to the inner spot in your body, that one speck of hope and light, and reach out to somebody. Everybody should have one person they can call on. Find that one person.
I love that. It's not an easy thing, especially with the time we're in, how stressful it is. Everything is just fast, the fast life track, and everything needs to be done in a way where, like, it needs to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect.
It's so different now for
is.
everybody. Like when I was a teenager, things was different.
It was easier.
And even though we thought it was so hard, God knows I cried all the time, just wanted to be an adult.
I look
got
at us
an
now.
adult and boom. But we could go and leave the baby with mama and go club or go party or go with our friends, and but these days you can't trust nobody. You can't. It's just so much going on. So it's so much harder for the young people. It's so much temptation, so many diseases, so many men that's not wanting to take the responsibility as fathers and husbands and all these things and commit.
And then so many people expecting you to do it the perfect way like they did. Though their way wasn't even perfect. Maybe what you're doing right now is 10 times better than what they did.
Right.
But it worked for them back in the days because it was the good thing in their time. But now if I try to do what you guys were doing, that's not gonna work.
Nope.
We're in a whole time different zone.
And
like, it's not gonna
respect that, and that
and the whole different generation as well. Whatever worked back in the days, it's not gonna work now. People were not the same. So everything changed. So don't come assume, oh, you're not doing it right. I back in the days.
Oh, girl, we went through it back in the day. You don't look like
you're not doing anything.
Look like we were sick. You don't.
You
ain't went through nothing. You young. That's what they say. You don't know.
So you don't know. And then the way you feel, it's not like how other people feel. Each one go through their feelings in a different way.
Right.
What breaks you might be nothing to someone else. So you don't know. One thing can make you cry. For someone else, it's a joke.
Like that part.
They can laugh. So
exactly. Like, please don't take my pain lightly, because you don't have that particular pain. Everybody got their own problem, their own sickness, their own mental problem or mental health, the people have really messed that name up.
They did.
They really messed the name mental. And if you break it down, it's really what it is. It's not just a bad thing. It's just people having a hard time and not being able to process it at the time.
Variety of things, and you won't even realize what you're going through until one day will just hit you and be like, what?
Everything piling up. You know, everything normal still, but at a certain point, things just keep piling up, and you're just wondering, like, what in the world? And then all of a sudden, it just boom, it hits you.
Yeah,
and you're overwhelmed.
Yeah,
and you don't know what to do.
And if you feel some type of way, don't sleep on it. Seek help. Google it. No, don't Google it. Google is not the right thing.
Vicky, if you're listening, don't Google it.
I'm sorry. I'll take that back. Don't Google it. Don't do that. I take that back. But no, seek help. Ask someone, ask your friends or ask someone who might have answers.
Yes.
Don't just ask anyone, because sometimes I'll tell you about myself. Back in the days, that was like 2018, 19, I had bad anxiety attacks, and I didn't even know back in the days it was anxiety attacks. And the work I was doing, it was so stressful, and I had problem waking up in the morning. So my anxiety attacks will hit in the morning time when I'm going to work or when I stop my shift, because I'm not a morning person. If you know me, you know that I'm not a morning person. I will wake up to go have breakfast, but I'm not gonna wake up to go work.
Go back to sleep.
But I'm not gonna wake up and go work. And then the some people I worked with were not my cup of tea. That's also, and then the job I was doing was so stressful. You have to deal with angry people all the time. I was the complaint department, to be more specific. So people are just complaining 24/7.
Yeah.
Some of them are screaming. Some of them are like cussing you out. Some of them are like crying. They lost someone. So you deal with different type of emotions, and you just have to sit there and listen. And
put on that smile like it ain't even
and just don't show any emotions, because it will affect them. So it was so hard, and then my anxiety started getting worse. And I remember I used to tell one of my friends, I have this feeling, I don't know what it is. And then she was like, I don't know, maybe you didn't sleep well, maybe you didn't eat. She didn't know, and a lot of people didn't know what's anxiety back in the days.
Right. That's
you got
true.
it. So seek help from someone who might know what it is, so they can help you.
They know what it looked like.
Yes.
They even though they may not even know what it looks like, just seek the help.
Seek help.
For the ones that do know.
I was supposed to go see a doctor. I was supposed to seek help from someone who works in that field to help me more. But you know what? I slept on it. I didn't really care. I was like, I'll be okay.
And it did what? It built up.
It built up until recently.
Until you forget about actually what it was that you was actually having, because everything started coming all together, and now you just don't know why. Why am I feeling this way?
And my therapist is the one who pointed that out, and she was like, "You used to have anxiety attacks." And I remember before my therapist, I have a friend, Nora. If you're hearing this, I love you so much, Nanu. She's the one. She was like, "These are anxiety attacks, by the way." Then I was like, really? What is that? And then I started reading about it, and the symptoms were actually what I was going through. Yeah. The same exact thing. And it gets bad to the point that you just, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was bad. It was really bad.
I know. I've had them. I still
bad.
suffer with anxiety. And and that's another thing, like what we were saying about the mental health does not have a look. Same with anxiety attacks. It don't have a particular look or symptom. People they may be scared to go outside. They may be scared to talk in front of people, or they may, have panic attacks. Some people don't even have panic attacks and have anxiety. They may just whatever. It's different ways. So don't assume on that, girl. I have panic attacks. You don't have nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what people
assume.
Yeah. And my problem doesn't have to be similar to yours.
No, but
each person have their own thing going on. The way you tolerate pain is not the way I tolerate pain.
Exactly, and your pain is no different than mine. No matter what type of pain it is, it's still pain. It's
Exactly.
still a problem that
Mm-hmm.
needs to be fixed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it can be anything. It can be you stress because you don't. It doesn't even have an age.
No.
You know, you can be 5 and you stress
And you
because
could
your
be
mom didn't give
55, it
you
don't
the
matter.
juice you like.
There you
And
go.
then you will just have all these feelings that you don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
So just be mindful. If you're a parent, if you're a husband, a wife, a
Mm-hmm.
sister, be mindful on how you do things
Yes.
because it can leave effect on your loved ones.
Yes, true. So
And
it ain't just
at work,
us. And even if you
everywhere.
if you don't even have the problem and you see someone else with these symptoms and problems, you know, and you see them down where you used to see them a certain way. And like we said, even if they cover it up, if you know that person, you still can tell if you're really close to them. Because a lot of people will cover up pain. But if you know them, really know them, you'll know they're in pain.
Yeah,
so
that's
reach
true.
out. Don't ignore because some people don't know how to really reach out to you to ask for help.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so and you don't have to just step over, you not say step over, but you know, just help them. You know, see
without crossing their boundaries.
That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to cross the boundaries of friendship or whatever, but at the same time, be a friend to be there if they need you. Just say, if you don't say nothing, but I'll be here if you need me. If anything is going on, I'm always here. Call me. And they'll probably say, no, ain't nothing wrong. No, I'm good. I'm good.
And you know what? So I noticed this a lot. Some people are afraid to say the way they feel because they're afraid that they're going to be judged.
That is so true.
So sometimes, and it can be
so
anyone.
True.
Sometimes for mothers, most than anything, like the new mother will be afraid to share the way she feels because she's afraid that she's going to be judged. So she'll just keep everything inside, and that's going to make it worse because she's going through postpartum depression. She probably don't even know, or like all the hormonal changes after giving birth.
I don't want to act like I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't want people to be like, I'm a bad mom, because you already have that mom guilt when you first have your child, that I'm not doing anything enough, I'm not doing it right. And then on top of that, seeking help, people are going to be like,
she really don't know what she's doing.
She really don't know. So some people are really afraid to share the way they feel because they're afraid that they're going to be judged.
People reach out. Tell people how you feel.
Yeah.
Don't hide it.
Or parents, for example. Sometimes your kids are afraid to reach out and tell you how they feel or share the way they feel because some parents are judgmental. I'm not going to lie.
They're scared. You're
and
right.
Especially if those kids chose their own path and did something that works for
They're
them.
Different. Yeah.
And different from what the parents want. And then that child goes back to their parents and be like, hey, I don't feel like this is right. And instead of the parent telling them, you got this, it's going to be okay. This is new. That's why you're not used to it. That's why you feel this way and you're going to go through it. They'd be like, I told you so.
Right.
No one told you to go choose.
Right.
We told you don't do it. You're the one who didn't listen.
Even if they made a mistake, please don't do that to them, y'all, because it actually is engraved in their spirit, in their soul, that the next time I can't do nothing. If I do something wrong, I'm scared to come to you because all you're going to do, like you said, is I told you so. That's what you get.
And it can be anyone, even the husbands, they will say that, the wives will say that. So just be mindful on how you say things to people because it really affects them and it can just push them away from you and not let them open up. Even if they don't have anyone but you, they will still not open up to you. So
mental health usually start early. It usually start as a child. And those things, like you said earlier, that, you know, when the anxiety and stuff at work, you could be a teenager just doing little jobs and something happen. You could be home just going to school and things happen to you and you just suppress them and put them in the back and just act like it wasn't there. And then when you become a mother, you know, or something, and you got forced into motherhood early and fast, and then you go and you get married, you know.
Even if you weren't forced.
All that.
Even if you had your kids after planning for years and getting ready, the actual feeling of having your kids is just so scary.
Yeah.
Even if you read all the books that you can read in life, it's not gonna.
It's a scary thing.
Yeah,
I've got to take care of this little being. I've got to. This being is going to be in my life forever.
Yeah,
and I am responsible for this being. Am I good enough for
Am I
this
good
being?
enough? Am I gonna
Can
do it
I
right?
do right for this being? This is
Yeah.
mine. I have to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to get my mental right.
Yeah.
I
And
can't let them down.
this thing itself is such a big stress.
Yeah.
And people don't realize how stressful being a mom is, aside from somebody else pointing fingers on you telling you you're not doing it right.
Yes.
You're already going through your own things.
I am the mom.
Yeah, you're already trying to do your best.
I've got to learn.
But yeah, so
tell me, but don't tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me and help me to do better.
In a way that I will accept. Yes. Not in a way that will make me
because
feel
I'm gonna feel and criticism is one thing. And telling somebody something in a good way is another.
Yeah.
Find a way of speaking to people and talking to people in a way without
making them feel less
or making them feel less. It's always a way to put a message out there and to help someone without hurting them.
Yeah.
Keep your mental health in check, people. Keep your mental health at bay of just staying on top of it. See doctors, see whatever.
Talk to your
ever
friends.
Let it get out
Listen
of hand.
to something that will calm your nervous system down. Do something you love.
Read a book. Find some hobby.
Find something.
Find something that'll slow you down, calm you down.
And you know what? Don't care and don't worry about what everybody else will think.
Thank you.
It's your life.
She's stuck in the house. She drank coffee. Whatever she wanna do, let her do it.
Exactly.
That's her.
Yeah. So let people be. And don't worry about what anyone else is gonna think about what you're doing in your life.
Because
just let them be.
It starts with you and it do what?
And it ends with you.
That's right. We love y'all. We love ourselves. And we're gonna make it. We're gonna do this thing.
Yes, we will.
It's been great.
And I guess that's it for today's episode. You guys stay safe. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can keep on going. We want this channel to grow.
Yes. And because we love to hear that people are healing and doing good, or either when they're down, like we just said, with the mental health or whatever, that they reach out. Even if they don't reach out, just hear it, people. So help to spread it so people can just be lifted.
Yes.
Just one ear. If it lifts one ear, that's all we want. So let's help each other.
Yeah, and if you have any tips that you would like to share with us in the comment section about how you guys take care of your mental health, please go ahead. You're more than welcome to share whatever you feel like you want to share. We're always here. We're always going to reply back.
Right.
Don't forget to share, like, subscribe again, please. You guys, don't forget.
We love y'all.
We love you.
Let's do this together. It takes a team. It takes a village.
Yeah, we are building our own village, remember?
Right.
Yeah.
So
until next time, and as we always say, it begins with you.
And it ends with you. Love always.